Thank you, Meryl. Thank you, Stanley, for talking to NDTV. I'll start with Meryl first. Now, Meryl, you have a huge fan following in India. And more than anything else, it's the biggest Bollywood female actors who think of you as their ultimate role model.
But you don't know how happy that makes me.
But, like practically everywhere in the world, I'd say, in the film industry, male actors seem to last more than the female actresses do. Now, what would your advice be to them, being someone who's sort of broken the age paradigm? What would you say to these female actors in India?
Well, I would say that you have an audience, you know you have an audience, and they will come out. You just have to convince the people that make the movies that your audience is there.
And now, Stanley, you have played this role of a perfect husband, of this amazing woman. Now, that would be a role which would be harder to play in real life, wouldn't it? But did you fall in love with the character of Julia Child?
I did, without question, because it was played by Meryl. She was this really wonderful, exciting, childlike, brilliant person.
People have been raving about the way you've played this role, you know. People are saying that it would be impossible to think of Julia Child without thinking of you. And I think most French people will not say bon appétit without thinking of you. So what is it that you were thinking of when you were playing this role? Was there somebody in particular or something in particular that you said to yourself?
When I read the script, I was so secretly happy that someone had written a story about a person so much like my mother. And it was my chance to play someone like my mother, because I always wanted to be more like her. I'm not. I'm a little bit more like my father. And I think this was a chance to play someone like her. So that was my little secret pleasure in this.
Tuba.com